I've lived in Ridgewood Hollow for almost 9 years. It's one of those HOA-governed suburbs just outside Denver, cookie-cutter homes, neatly trimmed lawns, Christmas lights on timers, and board members who treat bylaws like gospel. But our house sat on the far end of the development near the tree line. Secluded, quieter. That's why I bought it. That and the detached garage with the woodpile shed I built myself. My name is Jack Delaney. I'm a retired firefighter, a widower, and a father to a 12-year-old daughter named Molly. My life now is simple. Keep the house running, make sure Molly's doing all right in school, and stay warm through the Colorado winters. That last part you'd think wouldn't be a challenge for a man who's chopped and stacked his own firewood every summer since he was 18. But you'd be wrong. The first signs of trouble came early this year, late October. A freak cold front rolled in, dropping temperatures below freezing nearly overnight. I wasn't panicking. I had 3 cords of seasoned firewood stacked and tarped in our backyard shed. Oak and ash split-dried, perfect. Enough to keep our living room stove burning well into February. That Monday, after walking Molly to the bus stop, I went to uncover the tarp and bring in the first week's load, and found the shed empty. Not vandalized, not broken into. Just empty. The tarp had been retied neatly. The shed door was locked, as I'd left it. There were no tire marks, no mess, not even a splinter of bark on the concrete floor. Someone had come onto my property, unlocked my woodshed, and taken everything quietly, efficiently. I stood there for a full minute thinking maybe I'd lost my mind. Maybe I was remembering wrong. Maybe I moved the cords to the garage earlier and forgot. But of course I hadn't. My back still ached from stacking the third cord just 2 weeks ago. I called my neighbor Donnie, a retired mechanic who lived 2 doors down, and sometimes helped me stack. "You didn't move any of my firewood, did you?" His chuckle turned into a cough. "I wish. My wife won't let me touch an axe anymore. See anyone near my yard recently?" There was a pause. "You don't know," he said, his voice lowering. "HOA sent a crew on Friday morning. Said something about a compliance concern. They were out there with a trailer. Thought you signed off on it." I hadn't signed anything. I hung up and checked my email. Nothing from the HOA. No notices, no violation forms, no warnings. Just the usual auto-blasted reminders about Halloween decoration guidelines and the upcoming board election. That night, the temperature dropped to 22 degrees. My backup space heater was barely enough to warm Molly's room. She was bundled under 2 blankets, a hat over her ears, but still shivering. I ended up dragging an old army sleeping bag into her room and sleeping on the floor beside her, listening to the wind claw at the windows. The anger came slowly first, as disbelief, then